One of the key things to know if you're here in Georgia is that the weather can be really unpredictable. A lot of people joke and say, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. So it does change rapidly, and you have to be prepared for those changes because we do experience a significant amount of severe weather. So the old saying goes, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. You can't go back after an emergency happens and prepare. So it's really important for you to go ahead and proactively take those steps to make sure that you and your family and your coworkers, if you're part of a business, are all ready to deal with any emergency that may come. We encourage people to have a weather radio. I know a lot of people will also use their phone as a possible way to get severe weather information, but that NOAA weather radio doesn't rely on the cell towers for service. So in case there is some sort of disaster, a tornado or something, you can rely on that NOAA weather radio to be able to get weather updates. So we encourage people to have a NOAA weather radio and to talk with their family about what their plan is, going forward. If an emergency happens, who are you going to contact to let know that you're all okay, so that everybody can have that peace of mind. We also have thunderstorm safety. Obviously, we experience a lot of thunderstorms, tornado safety. Interestingly enough, 4 days after I started working at GEMA, we had the big tornadoes down in South Georgia. So, and that was in January. So you never know when those things could happen. Some of the other days we have lightning safety. So we encourage people to use the 30-30 rule. Basically, if you see lightning and you can't count to 30 before you hear thunder, then you know that you need to move indoors because that lightning is relatively close. And last but not least, we have flood safety. And as part of flood safety, we really encourage people to look at their insurance plans as part of their preparedness, because most homeowners' insurance plans do not cover flood damage. So it's really important that they look at that and look at where they live to see if they're at risk of flooding. I think we just really want for people to take it seriously, and also as they're doing their planning this year, COVID has had a tremendous impact on the way everybody does things. Take COVID into account when they're doing their emergency planning. Add those extra supplies into your ready kit, some extra face masks and some hand sanitizer, things that you may not have thought about before, but just make sure to include those in your planning.